As we told you about yesterday, City Council announced which organizations will be getting funds from the Family and Community Support Services Grant. Together, the Alberta government and the city have put forward more than $430,000 for 2015. But as Jeremy Thompson reports, that may not be enough.
The organization that will be receiving the most funds this year is Midwest Family Connections. They rely heavily on the grant money to provide the best programs possible. $8,600 will be put towards the new Family Play and Learn in the Fun Zone program.
There'll be free play, as we know that children learn best through play. And in addition to the free play time, there'll also be a structured activity that will focus on a particular area of development.
Big Brothers Big Sisters Lloydminster is another major recipient for the 2015 funds. Most of the money they receive will go towards their in-school mentoring program.
We have a mentor go and spend some time with a mentee in the schools during the school year. Those kids have been referred to our program by their teachers.
But operating costs for these organizations are always rising.
At present, we are actually running one staff member less than usual.
It takes time and personnel to strengthen a community, but the grant value has been stagnant for the last number of years. Councillor Larry Sauer wants to see that change.
With times, everything is more costly for any of those organizations, and we'd like to see that.
Regardless of scarce funding, these organizations are impacting lives for the better.
Kids tend to stay in school longer when they're mentored. We have less issues with drugs and alcohol, better social skills.
We also have a real significant impact on things like diabetes, heart disease, having a good start in life, having those strengths, not only in your own childhood but in your family, really does set you up for success lifelong.
Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
An abandoned border city building may be getting a new life after City Council has approved the initial development permit to turn it into a hotel. This is the building in question, once used as a general store. Now its windows are boarded up and sits unused. According to city documents, the current owner applied for a development permit in September.
The city didn't want to stand in the way of his reclaiming that property and turning it into something useful for himself and the city.
Good Hands says the permit is only the first step in a long process. Before the hotel can be built, the owner must submit a number of documents to the city, including a storm water and utility plan and architectural drawings.
This is a preliminary application for a development permit. That's what it is. Whether anything gets developed and what it eventually looks like is still to be determined.
Newcap Television wasn't able to reach the owner of the building for comment.